feel like you're my bestie, and I think we can win the game together.
We're gonna win.
Okay.
You want to talk with her?
I can't tap dance.
What?
Yeah.
In this game?
All right, so I think I may have messed up.
Courtney, we're not off to a good start.
Not good, but I'll do it.
You will? Okay, great.
I feel like the first thing I say to you is always a mistake, so I'm trying to. And this was scarcely odd because they'd eaten every one. I do love a happy ending. You're finished with your first course already. Well, you're in luck. We have an extra one waiting in the wings. Welcome to night 2, as Evil Butler Incorporated plays Blood on the Clocktower.
Hello, my name is Jonathan, and today we are playing Method Acting, a script by Div C and a finalist in the Nocturne Gaming Championship for Final 3Con. We have 12 players, and so we're starting with 7 townsfolk, 2 outsiders, 2 minions, and a demon. Are y'all ready for rolls? Yeah! Bunny, kick us off! Oh no.
Hi, I'm Bunny. I'm this game's Raven Keeper. Find it very easy to die.
I am Atreides, and I am this game's gambler. Place your bets on how long I stay alive.
My name is Lunacy. I'm the Poe. I prefer being minions over demons, but I do like drawing evil.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm this game's seamstress. These scissors are really small, but they're big enough to make me confident that I can solve the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bethany, this game's godfather, and I'm going to be out here trying to kill the outsiders.
I'm Eric. I'll be your wraith. Peekaboo.
Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm this game's noble. I am so excited, so chill. I don't have to do anything. This is amazing.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm this game's Oracle. I'm here to kill demons and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of gum.
Hello, my name is Glenn, and I will be this town's balloonist. Hopefully I can cross-reference with other people to find the demon.
Hello, my name is Philip, and I am this game's Elsa here. So I'll be trying to figure out who the evil team is.
Hey, I'm Deshay, and today I'll be playing this town's mutant. This should be easy. My goal is not to be mad. I generally have a problem staying in madness, so I should do pretty good at this.
I'm Evelyn, and I'm this game's goon. I'm goon maxing.
We kick off night 1 by waking up our demon, Lunacy, to show her her minions. Eric, wide awake and ready to go as the Wraith, and Bethany, still slumbering as the Godfather. That done, put Lunacy back to sleep and wander over to the Grim to get her bluffs. I'll make sure that Eric is paying attention, and I will give the tokens to Lunacy so that she can see the 3 not in play roles are Innkeeper, Town Crier, and Snake Charmer. We wait, she digests the information, like the pro she is, and then I'll hand them to the Wraith. I like to do this with Wraiths just so... Wraiths? Anyway, I like to do this with that role to prevent them having to do awkward things trying to show each other tokens. Now, go to Eric and to Bethany. Eric will be incredibly surprised to learn who the demon is, but Bethany now sees that her demon is Lunacy. And we put her to sleep. Once again, wake up both of them in order to show the Godfather that the drunk, the mutant, and the goon are all in play. She shows those to Eric, who's rather confused, perhaps forgetting that the Godfather leaves list on night 1, hands them back, And we're finally done with minions. Now for the seamstress, Robert, who opts to use his ability on the very first night and picks Bunny. Of course, you would always pick Bunny here. That's a no-brainer. And Bethany. Oh, good choice, Robert. Take a second just to make sure that there's no shenanigans. And there aren't. And we tell Robert they are not on the same team. Now Courtney, our noble, who gets to see 3 players, one of them being evil. We show her Deshay the mutant. He'll have some reasons to lie. That'll be fun. Bethany, our godfather, the actual evil player. And Robert, our seamstress. Just to throw that information into question. Now, wake up Glenn, our drunk, and show him that Philip is a player in the game because he believes that he is the balloonist.
Good morning, town.
I didn't feel the lights.
So, I scored a role in a feature production.
Oh, that's great.
As corpse number 2. I took the job so seriously, and now I'm actually dead.
Well, who did
You
it?
could probably sue.
Is it because
Yeah.
you were method acting?
He said that Glenn said the thing. Glenn and the rest of you, find my killer, solve the mystery, go forth and chat.
Deshay, we're here.
Yeah, let's go.
Would you like to hard play?
Sure.
Okay. I'm Elsa here.
Oh, okay.
See where that goes.
That's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough. All right, I am your fool.
You foolish fool.
I am your fool. Stop.
Okay. So
Here we go.
you may lose a life.
I may. Or
In which case it's
trying to
good.
get me out. Yeah.
How you feel about just hard claiming?
Not good, but I'll do it.
You will? Okay,
I'll do
great.
it.
Let's do it.
Are you gonna go first? You want me to go
I'll
first?
go first. I'll
Okay.
tell you I'm the oracle.
Okay. Okay, that is a hard claim. I tell you, I'm the balloonist.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and I got my neighbor.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Which one? I guess not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
Maybe I might get you tomorrow. We'll see.
All right, what are you?
What am I?
Yes.
Town crier.
Oh, okay. All right, gambler.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm not going to die if I gamble you as a town crier. Love that. I love that for us.
Yay.
I'm terribly scared right now.
Why are you
I
staring?
don't know.
I feel like the first thing I say to you is always a mistake. So I'm trying to choose it carefully. Well, not like a mistake, it's just like
Trust yourself.
I'm an outsider.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you can say that and you like it. Okay, cool.
And I'm just kind of in a waiting game.
Okay.
Don't know much about my role. I've
Sure.
only been an outsider a few times.
Okay.
But I'm here.
Okay, so you're the Hatter. All right. You don't think you are?
I don't think so, no.
All
That
right.
doesn't sound right to me, Bunny.
All right. Okay. All right.
Just FYI. But how about you?
Okay, I am also an outsider.
Okay.
And so this is why we are.
Kismet. There's
Yes.
something, yeah. It's
I was like,
huh.
interesting. Okay.
I would love a hard claim because I am the gambler.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play it fast and loose. I am the balloonist.
Spicy. Very cool. Okay,
Yes,
who did you
yes.
learn was a player in the game?
I learned that my neighbor,
Okay. Okay.
whose name is, because I have two neighbors.
That's true.
I do.
That is true.
Neighbor on my left,
Uh-huh. Is Philip.
Philip, is a player. That's who I learned.
I'm a pretty like low key, like
Okay.
like a top three,
Top 3.
perhaps like a noble librarian balloonist.
Okay, okay, okay.
maybe fool, something like that.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to be helpful to town.
Okay. Super.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I did not wake up last night.
You did not wake up. Okay.
I did not wake
Got
up
it.
last night.
So you're not the pucka. You're one of the other demons.
Yeah, correct.
Understood.
Just the Poe.
Just the
Let's have fun with it.
Cut to me gambling at Robert as the Poe tonight.
And
not
surviving.
dying. And not dying.
Okay. Yeah. I'm the Elsa here.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Cut to me.
I'm the Elsa.
Great.
Robert as the Poe tonight.
This is great. This is great. We're on a double claim, you guys. Raven Keeper's vibes.
What's that?
Raven Keeper's vibes.
Did not wake up.
Not me. I'm saying it was a vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
I am telling people that I know things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know things. You know things already?
Yes.
Okay, good for you.
I feel good about it.
Okay. I am telling people, I told one person, I'll tell you, it's been all my threes. I'm your town's fool.
Oh, you are?
So there's only one way I can die, and that's if you go and tell people they're an assassin.
Okay.
Well, the first time that I can die.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I
right.
want to give that to you.
All right, I appreciate that. I'm going to receive it.
Okay.
And I accept it, and I
Bethany, I'm just going to put knows things.
know things, yeah.
A lot of people did not wake up last night, so I'm trying to see if there's a Wraith in or anyone saw a Wraith. But everyone I've talked to allegedly did not wake up last night.
Yeah, I wouldn't wake.
Sure.
So, not to say I wouldn't never wake, but I just.
At least last night. And I'm in that same boat.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
So I doubt that there's a wraith in the bag then.
Huh?
I doubt that there's a wraith in the bag. They're not learning nothing.
You don't think so?
They're all
I mean, why?
rolls.
Okay, so let's say you have the outsider count pretty confirmed.
Yeah.
Depending on.
I have at least 2.
Do you think that lessens the probability of a Godfather? I mean, it does lessen the probability of a Godfather, but then there are too many other things that will just make that even again anyway. So.
Yeah. I can tell you that if what you're telling me is true and what I've heard, the Wraith had like literally nothing to say. I heard like one softish claim of like a balloonist.
Sure. I've gotten like no role claims so far. But I'm just being very general with folks, so we'll see what happens.
No, I'm an outsider, so.
Okay. You are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, yeah. I'm
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
matches to.
You know, there's lots of
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not ever advocating for my own situation, but I am thinking it's a good thing to like get out, to say, so that people kind of have that in their world building because there's so much modification. Yes.
Yes.
Bunny straight up claimed outsider to me. Atreides intimated that they were the goon. I'm the Poe.
Okay.
Who else are Town Crier and Keeper Snake Charmer?
Okay.
You can back into Snake Charmer if you want.
Okay. Okay. Wait, now tell me again.
Town Crier, Innkeeper, Snake Charmer.
Okay. Which one are you gonna do?
Probably Town Crier.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I told Atreides. Atreides claimed Gambler, but then it was like, I'm definitely not the goon. I'm definitely not the goon.
Okay.
I'm definitely not the goon.
Okay. Okay.
So, like, Atreides could just be being Atreides because
Okay.
they're crafty like that.
We are joined.
We are.
We are here. We're gonna win the game.
We're right next to each other.
Yeah, we're like neighbors. Evil team.
I mean, that'd be fun.
Which red token are you?
Saying that, but I don't know if he's joking or if
See,
it's like a serious thing.
watch. There's a red token under Glenn right now, and I'm the only blue token, and I'm talking directly to
He's
the
a
demon.
very good gaslighter.
I'm not.
I know I'm
gaslighting.
good.
Are you?
But he's a.
Are you so good? You want a hard
one.
claim?
I mean, yes, but you will be in a very big group because I have hard claim a couple times already.
Oh, okay.
Have you
I have hard
claimed
claimed.
yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to go first? Since
Yeah.
you-
I'm your Elsa here. You believe me?
That's
He said that's up for debate.
That is definitely up for debate. Yeah. I mean, okay, cool. Well.
What about you? You a little acrobat?
No, I'm not an acrobat. I am.
Assassin.
I feel like because I keep telling people I'm not gonna live long.
Uh-oh.
I know, but you would be the third person.
I mean, I am
that I'll
okay
hard claim
if
to.
I die at night. I'm cool.
Okay.
It's okay. My ability's hard to pull off anyway.
But I feel like you could be good. You
No.
have a great sociable
Okay.
personality.
Yeah,
you can
we
bring
can
the
figure
truth
it
out of
out.
people. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can definitely tell. But no, I'm the.
This is I'm doing a Ravenkeeper play right now.
I'm the balloonist. So I might have added an outsider. So we might need to get that count to see if there's only two.
Feels like Godfather, maybe.
Another one.
Did you wake up at night?
I did.
You did? Did you
Yeah.
see anybody awake with you?
Ooh,
Did
I
you
wasn't
check?
looking. I wasn't checking.
You didn't check. See, I told you guys, check.
Yeah.
Because I happened to be in an in-person game once where there was a wraith. They looked right at me, and I was so busy looking at the story I didn't even notice someone else was watching me.
Same. But when I did wake up, guess what?
What?
I learned that you were a player in the game.
I'm a player in the game.
Exactly.
There you
You're
go.
real.
I'm real. I'm
real.
here. I'm
Yep.
here. I'm in a ping.
I woke up last night.
Ooh, okay.
I know something.
Okay.
I'm willing to say more to the right person.
You're willing to say more to the right person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Understood.
Are you that person?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, what can you tell me to make me comfortable?
I did not wake up last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can confirm you feasibly.
Okay.
Depending on what your information is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you have anyone else to confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
confirm me tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you woke up last night and you learned information.
Yes. And I intend to wake up again.
Oh. Very spicy.
Yes. Oh, I guess that narrows it down. Awkward.
Yeah. Are you
awkward? Forget I said that. Forget I said that. Forget I said that.
Are you not?
Yeah.
Did you get anything last night?
No.
Neither did I. Did you wake? Well, you wouldn't have woken.
No, did not wake. I did talk to a librarian who has info, so I don't know it, but I'm curious about it.
I've heard a couple outsider claims. I've heard of somebody implying that they're an outsider.
What's crazy is I said librarian and I met Noble.
You said librarian and you met Noble?
Yeah.
So you
I haven't talked to a librarian.
So you've talked to a Noble?
Yeah.
Courtney? We're not off to a good start.
Sorry, I had librarian on the brain. I was just, in the library for a while.
I've heard of at least 2 outsiders.
I have as well.
Okay, so you feel like that's accurate?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
there
haven't heard of more than that.
There could still be a drunk on script, and we don't know.
Yeah, like in town, yeah.
Yeah.
But we won't know. That's what
We
I'm trying to
won't,
get
yeah.
at. Yeah.
The 2 that I've heard of, there's a lot of ways to manipulate outsider count.
I know.
So, like...
And that's why the script is very hard and makes people sweat.
Welcome back to Town, and have some time to chat. Nominations are not yet open.
So, I heard stuff about people. Heard there's a low-key librarian. I'm trying to make it like a low-key librarian.
I've heard a low-key librarian, but then it was immediately switched to a noble, so...
I said the
I
wrong
heard.
word.
It was low, I heard of a low-key innkeeper. It was very low-key.
It wasn't my claim.
I heard of a low-key... What else did I hear of? Low-key oracle? I've heard everything low-key.
Low-key.
Oh, okay, so
This is
nothing
great.
high-key.
Yeah.
High-key.
High-key.
It's pretty low-key scripts.
I had 2 people hard claim Al Sahir.
Two people? Two hard.
Sahir.
2 people hard claimed Al Sharpton.
And I was one of those hard.
I am somebody.
Speaking of which, I would like to make an Alsa here guess.
Yes.
I'll go after
Let's hear it.
I am going to guess Eric as the demon and Bunny and Evelyn as the minions.
Heard.
I want to also hear a guess
Yes?
that Lunacy is the demon, Bethany is a minion, and Courtney is a minion.
Heard.
I would like to also hear guess. Bunny as the demon, Evelyn and Deshay as minions. Or just, yeah, Deshay.
Heard.
I will also hear guess. Lunacy as a demon. Deshay is a minion. And his son Glenn is a minion.
feels so much love.
I'm not seeing that.
I like to
mean,
ask
it's
you
done.
I like to ask you guys.
When
Yes.
it's done,
Keeping
it's
it
done.
on theme. The Shay is the demon.
Yes.
The ring.
Philip and Glenn are the minions.
That would be the trifecta team
will
right
say-
there.
I would like to also.
You're kind of
Keep it in the
close.
family.
Hold on. I got an Alsa here guest.
I would like to see here guess Deshay's demon, Philip and Courtney as minions.
Ooh.
Heard.
I would like to also hear guess. What if I get this right on the first day, you guys?
And the game, a team has won.
Evelyn as the demon. Bunny, who refused to talk to me as a minion.
Ooh, pocket.
And Michael is the other minion.
Goodness
Ooh.
gracious, that is heard.
Rude. Mind you, I have another question for Town.
I will also here guess.
Yes.
I'd like to owl the single ladies. Courtney as the demon. Bethany as a minion. Deshay as a minion.
Ooh. The Shay's a single lady.
Heard.
If you like it, so you put a ring on.
Listen.
Anybody? I will say,
I'm a married man, but
I
a
know
single woman.
sometimes when we're getting our info, if you woke up at night, you're getting your info or whatever, you're looking at the storyteller. But anybody look around town.
If
See
they
somebody
did look
else.
around, they
If-
would have noticed that nominations are open.
Oh yeah, they would have noticed.
I am
or a
doing-
rate.
yeah, if you are sharing information today, tomorrow we have to start putting information on the table.
Yeah.
So
I have information to share.
Ooh,
I've
spicy.
heard of 2 outsiders.
2
Amazing.
outsiders. That came how? That's
Okay.
spicy.
How?
How?
Only 2.
By talking.
Is this librarian want to come out?
Two of them would
Well,
be
there
out.
are
That is
only 2
interesting.
that could.
It would
It's
be
the Hatter
Goon
and the
and
Goat.
Hatter specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Unless
if there
there's
was
a
a
librarian
librarian.
who saw like a drunk or a mutant.
I low-key
Yeah.
heard of a librarian in town.
I also heard of a
Okay,
librarian,
A librarian.
but then he got switched to a noble.
Oh, see.
Did the librarian
I'd love
say
to
what they
see-
saw?
No,
I
they're
know.
noble.
As far as I knew, there was no librarian.
You know, the librarian could just come out, or the noble could come out. They don't tell us their info, but they could be like, "Yo, I'm the librarian."
Who's-
Yo, I'm the
So
noble.
let's avoid that in terms of the first day because it could be a pucker day.
It
I
could
mean,
be
but-
your
Aw.
second call for nominations.
Yeah, so you
I
gotta think about pucker
nominate.
stuff.
Sorry, finish your sentence.
I'm done.
I nominate Courtney.
Bethany nominates Courtney. Talk to us.
Loud
I
and proud.
promised Courtney I would nominate her. I feel bad for Courtney. She normally lives a really long time and has a rough decision at the end, and then people call her evil, and I'd like to put her out of her misery, and I think it's the right thing to do. Also, she said her role's not that important.
That's sweet.
Courtney,
Oh.
what say you?
It's so true. I do hate being in the final 3. I really do. And if I was the demon, I'd probably be like,
What is happening?
if I was the demon, I'd probably be like, you know what? Today's not the day. I'll stay till final 3. It's fine.
Bunny,
But I'm not the demon. So.
should I assume that that is a vote to be and not the addition of information?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
pertinent?
what an
Oh,
excellent,
yeah,
what
pertinent,
an
pertinent?
excellent assumption.
Yeah,
No.
You
That
have
was excellent.
12. You have 12 players alive. You will need 6.
It's
to
okay
put
with
Courtney on
it.
the block, starting
you.
with Michael's vote.
Thank you, guys.
You're legitimately
3,
fine with this.
Evil's voting.
2, 1.
No, that's the evil team
1,
right there.
2, 3, 4,
Evil didn't
5,
vote, it's just those
6,
3.
7, 8, 9.
It's just like that one scene.
Yeah,
in
that was
Mr.
that,
Pizza.
ooh, that was
That
strong.
was, that was
that was a little strong.
I
That was a little
for
She
sure-
strong.
said she wanted it, guys.
I will raise. Courtney isn't in Missouri. We're in Georgia right now.
All right, everybody. That was 9 votes on Courtney. I think it's unlikely
was
to be
9?
beaten. This is your final call for nominations, and I'm ending the day in 5.
Oh, I didn't.
I just want to say
I
that,
didn't realize
that was a little
nine.
strong. We
I'm
need
the
to.
demon. Hold on. Hold on.
You can do it.
Oh wait,
Bunny
so,
will
okay.
nominate Philip.
Bunny
All right.
nominates Philip.
Yes. This is just to get in the town crier info.
Mm.
I
Oh.
demon.
I'll nominate
Philip,
her.
what say you?
I don't want to die now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. You will need 9 to tie, 10 to put Philip on the block, starting with the Shay's vote in 3, 2, and 1.
I like
1,
that.
2, 3, 4.
That's too many hands.
5, 6.
That's too many
Ooh.
hands. What y'all doing?
He said he didn't want to do it, and the demon said.
There's
Yeah,
no
that's
power
right.
roll here.
Okay,
I
hold
wanna
on,
nominate.
hold on. 6 votes is not enough. Courtney is still on the block with 9. Day is ending in 5.
I would like to nominate.
Philip?
I didn't think this through. Robert,
Okay, Philip nominates Robert. Talk to us.
because Robert was the last person to sit down in town, and this is also for town crier information.
Okay. Robert, what say you?
Phil didn't think this through, so you shouldn't either. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand on it.
You will need 9 to tie, 10 to put
I like
Robert
that.
on the
Yeah,
block. Starting with Bethany.
We should do
and
this.
3,
Get it so
One.
cool.
No, Bethany, vote.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll tie this shit. Okay, all right, yeah. I'll turn this motherfucker up.
I'll tie it.
I will tie this.
No one's
The
tying
whole
now.
town is gonna have to
Town.
vote to lift it.
Courtney's still on the block days ending in 5.
Yeah.
I would like to nominate.
Also, here it is. Michael
Evelyn.
nominates Evelyn.
Town crier, maybe.
Sounds like
demon.
covering for somebody.
I actually think Evelyn could be evil.
I think
We had enough now.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Wait,
had
If
enough
we
now.
have a town crier, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
We're trying
Evelyn,
really hard to get
fourth?
Courtney off the
I don't know. That's one of the things I claimed, so that makes sense if you believe me.
Yeah.
What did you
Do
claim?
believe me? I claimed town crier as
Okay.
one of mine.
Okay.
So makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You're
did
still going to
before.
need 9 to tie, 10 to put Evelyn on the block, starting with Bunny.
I think we
and
should do
3,
this.
2,
Yeah, why not?
1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not enough.
6, 7.
Guys, I'm not a good kill. We have to get the
Dead
finish.
ass is not a flower girl.
Days ending in 5.
Wait, you were in my
4,
also here again, so maybe this is good.
3, 2, 1. Courtney is executed and does in fact die.
Oh.
Courtney.
Wait, I thought I was
Here's
the
your dead
fool.
vote. Please
Oh.
flip your token.
We did it, Joe.
We did it. You're
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
the president of the United States.
The game continues. Good night, town.
Oh, I thought a team had won.
Night 2 begins. Waking up Atreides, our gambler, to see if they would like to gamble their life away. It's a tough decision, and I will wait patiently to see what they would like to do. Bunny may even decide to do a little dance. There we go, can always count on her. So now Atreides picks our demon Lunacy and decides to gamble her as the town crier. Well, Atreides, it was nice knowing ya. Now we wake up our demon, who thinks about who to kill. Our wraith does a little game of charades, trying to tell her who's woken up tonight. They try to figure out which roles those people might be, and ultimately decides to charge and go for the 3 kills the following night. We move on to our Oracle, Michael. Show him that there are 0 dead evil players alive. And now Glenn. We show Glenn that Robert is a player in the game. That is our second townsfolk in a row because Glenn is drunk. A drunk balloonist sounds particularly dangerous.
Queen, please.
Good morning, town. Atreides. Have a dead vote and please flip your token.
Interesting.
Why did you get got?
Am I the only one? That's
Probably
the
because
question.
they're
Oh.
good at this game.
And also,
What?
you may chat if you'd like to.
Oh, interesting. From what I'm seeing, I feel like I'm ruling out a Godfather.
What the fuck are you?
Because, like, we have solidly just 2 outsiders.
Yes.
And that seems consistent. Everyone I've talked to who's met any number of outsiders has met 1 or 2.
Okay.
Not more.
Now, I have an issue.
Yeah.
Because the tradies told me that they were the gambler.
Okay.
And the way they're acting is if they gambled wrong. And there was only 1 death that night.
Oh, okay.
And
so
if
what
it's
is-
opposed.
Charging up.
Exactly.
I'm curious about the gambler situation. I think the gambler just died by the demon. It could be pointing Pucka, but I think it's probably just the demon.
Okay. Get over there. What the fuck are you?
Innkeeper.
Because, like, we have solidly just 2 outsiders. And that seems consistent.
Can I help you understand
Yes.
how important that was? And how important that would be to capture?
One thing to say is that if you're the only death, though.
Sure, it
That
could
means
be a
there
bow
wasn't-
charge. It could be. There's a number of things.
Yeah.
There's a number of things it could be.
Do you want to tunnel into Pucka Worlds?
What's up?
You want to tunnel into Pucka Worlds?
No.
No.
No, I don't. Okay, cool. Great. Again, dead. Night 2.
Was that like a broken heart?
That's like a broken heart. Yeah.
Are we on the same team?
Truly? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to share about you?
I know things.
That's good. I don't know anything.
You don't know anything?
I don't know anything. I don't know anything except the outsider count.
Which
And I'm
is?
not the librarian, which is 2 that I know of.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you said. I know things. I hard claim to Atreides.
Okay. Before you go any further, Atreides is claiming gambler.
Yes.
Atreides did not say that they gambled you.
I don't think they did.
Oh, I'm 100% sure that they did.
I told them to gamble me tomorrow.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I was trying not to hard claim, but then I ended up hard claiming.
Okay,
so.
okay, all right.
Someone who gave me a hard claim.
Do you think they lied or they are drunk and they didn't know it?
They are claiming a different role than the one that they hard claimed to me day one, first day.
Did it feel Sarah Novusy?
No.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Is there a world where you could have been pucker poison?
Possible. Always.
Sure.
Like, in that case, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
I could have also just been selected.
Sure.
On top of that.
Sure.
We could have an innkeeper. There could be a fool. Like, there's multiple reasons
Yeah,
for
yeah,
zero deaths
yeah.
outside of my own.
Yeah. Okay. And you've had a conversation with this person? And, oh, you said they're claiming something else.
Yes,
so,
they are claiming something else.
Do you believe them?
I don't know.
Is that other claim
I
worth?
claimed gambler to literally every single person. I got about 4 rolls, and I went with the one person that I really wanted.
Sure, very good. Okay. Do you want to talk with her over
No,
here? Okay.
we've already spoken.
Okay.
I have to sit next to her for the rest.
Yes.
Courtney, you were cool to die.
I was.
What does that mean? Okay, are you sharing your pings?
No.
Did any of them die in the night?
No, everyone's still.
I guess that would require you sharing your pings.
Yeah, I mean,
Does
at
it
this
require
point,
it?
I mean,
What about you?
Yes, Atreides was not in my thing.
That's all I needed to know.
I'm very interested in my thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I have honestly no idea which of the 3 is evil.
I'm gonna say a name.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to confirm or deny.
Sure.
You're gonna say a name?
Lunacy.
That's a name.
Is that a ping? Or it's a name?
I have to sit next to
I don't
her for the rest.
I don't know. I was like, I don't think it's okay.
Huh?
Well, I will share some information about that.
Okay.
That apparently they were.
Okay.
Yes.
Lunacy?
Which is crazy. Yes, because again, this is the only death. So it could be anything.
Well, let me see still. I'm not
Wait,
involved.
Atreides was gambler?
Yes.
Oh.
That was the claim. I don't know if it actually is the claim. But again, only death.
Oh, that would be unfortunate
Yeah.
in case I am
So,
poisoned.
Yeah.
So if the gambler just guessed incorrectly and that was the only death, then Pucka still could be a thing.
I don't know. I also see Atreides just being killed.
A bigger killed minion?
No, and listen, killed in any capacity, but being that, again, only death.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
interesting to think about, so.
Did you wake up and see anybody?
I will never.
Well, neither will I.
Okay.
All right, so I think I may have messed up. I am this town's mutant. I decided to go ahead and just hard claim fool to everybody. We will see how that goes. Robert's already trying to kill me.
I think I got the gambler killed.
Why do you say that?
Because I liked them.
Okay, but that's dangerous then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it could be a Poe charge because there's only one death at the night.
That's my thought. That's why I'm just kind of coming out with it right now.
Yeah.
Because I think that's information that we don't want to hide.
Exactly. So 3 of us might die tonight. That's going to be scary. And then if one of the 3 people that die tonight is the Hatter.
This is going to be a very important question.
Yeah.
Have you heard of anyone being mad?
No, I have not. Nobody has come to me as if they were mad.
No one's come to you like they were mad?
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't got that vibe yet.
Do you wake at night?
Yes. I will say Bethany might be suspicious because I don't know if they had their eyes open or not.
You don't know if they had their eyes open?
Yeah, exactly. They might have been like a little half thing, but it felt like they maybe had their eyes open.
Okay.
Because I was actively looking around when I did wake.
Gotcha.
So that's that. So I would say keep my eye open for that. But other than that, yeah, I do wake up at night. Information gathering type of situation.
Cool.
But yeah, how about yourself?
I was claiming Town Crier, but that claim's not going to fly because that's what I was gambled as.
Mhm.
I was going to say I'm Gamekeeper.
Okay, who did you pick?
I picked Bunny and Eric.
Eric. Okay, good stuff.
Welcome back to town. Please talk and chat as a town.
We're fucked.
It is day 2.
Courtney, do you feel okay sharing what you were, or you still want to keep that cool?
Noble.
Heard.
But I'm not sharing my pings.
You?
At least not yet.
Adorable.
I love that for you.
I don't. I hate it actually. A lot.
Interesting.
There is a outsider here.
Yeah, I've heard of 2 outsiders. And I also would like to just point everybody's attention to the amount of drunking and or misinformation situation.
Yeah, heard.
So if we never share information,
We won't figure this out.
we won't figure it out. That's all I'll say.
I definitely will share my noble pings, but I would not like to yet.
No info to give.
I would love to hear just not like what the librarian saw. But
Is there a librarian here?
Yeah.
There might not be one.
So there's no librarian.
But we said
So there was a librarian, but then they backed into Noble.
No, that's not what happened. I said,
Gosh darn it.
I said I talked to a librarian, and then Lunacy was like, oh, outside of this, outside of that. And I was like, oops.
Is there a gambler here who can say that there are people that they actually trust? Because you've had to. Oh.
Nope.
Sorry.
Can I ask who you gamble?
Me.
Now I want to know what you gambled. That's my question.
Yes.
nope.
I do know that answer. I don't want to run it down, but I
Do we think
I
that
don't want to run that
This
down.
was a gambler death, or do we think
It was
I
a
think
gambler
so
death.
because I did light it up.
Okay, so
Whoa.
a couple
That's
things.
a big. That's a big.
It's a big deal if
information.
it's a gambler.
Yeah.
death.
So that means that either
Oh, you
the
lied.
innkeeper.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Go on.
That also means that nominations are open.
Always kill
So
it.
let's discuss this very specifically. Go on.
I am responsible for Atreides' death because I lied to them about my role. I still think this is valuable information because since if we can affirm that Atreides' death was to gambling incorrectly, that tells us that there wasn't a demon death yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also not necessarily true.
Not
They could have
necessarily
targeted
true,
him.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it could
That
be
is true.
like there's
Yeah.
a few worlds. It could be a Poe charge. It could be
Goon.
it could be Goon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be
Pocket picked.
it could be pocket picked, or Atreides
Which
can
will
be a
make
vigor
it
killed
really
minion,
interesting.
right?
Yeah.
So there's 4 different worlds, like at least 4 different worlds right there. But that is information
But
that we
it's
can use.
very
future.
important to know that you lied.
It's very important to know that I lied.
To a gambler.
Yes.
Again.
To a
So this
gambler.
means if I ever get the gambler, I'm not telling you shit.
So you also mean
No, I just trusted that player X wouldn't play in the way that I am accustomed to player X playing. Based on.
Obviously your first
Gotta
mistake.
keep you guessing.
Yeah.
Gotta keep you guessing.
Everyone.
Am I doing the same thing over and over?
Atreides, hold on one sec. We got.
Can I nominate Eric?
You certainly can.
I don't really have information for this. I'm just sort of going off of vibes here.
Double claim.
It feels to me like Eric is potentially a really good spot for evil. Why do you say? And just with what people are claiming, it sort of feels like it's pointing in Eric's direction. He gave me information that sort of feels like it sounds like something an evil person might give you. He could just be that role. We don't have to do this. I'm just, with what I'm trying to solve with, I don't have a lot of information of who's evil, and I feel like this is my best guess.
Eric, what say you?
I do not want to die, but yeah.
I need a little bit more than that.
Uh, That's all I want to give you.
You have 10 alive. You will
Sorry,
need 10
I do need
you'll
deodorant.
need 5 to put Eric on the block, starting with Courtney.
Let's do it.
Courtney's dead vote,
Yes,
excuse
no.
me, in 3,
I think
2,
potentially, well,
1.
not saying whether or not
1,
he's in my
2,
thing,
3,
but-
4, 5.
That's enough, right?
Yes.
5 is enough.
Murder time.
Eric is on the block with 5. Second call for nominations.
I want to also hear.
Well, Eric?
I also hear guess.
Okay.
You have to say for yourself.
I'm gonna also hear guess that Eric is a minion, Deshay's a demon, and Glenn's a minion.
Heard.
Okay, so Eric, what do you have to say about yourself before you die?
Before I die.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything. I nominate Glenn.
Bunny nominates Glenn.
Wow. For petty reasons. Because we don't have a lot of information. And somehow people were like, if you're very quiet, you like slide under the radar.
We did say that.
Yeah, yeah. And I hold people accountable, kind of a thing. So
I didn't say that I thought. But it was the I would not want to die. Maybe give me one more day and then I can die. I am an information gathering role.
What information do you have, sir?
You might die if you reveal.
Yeah, exactly. If I reveal it, then I might die. But then if I do die, then
We're
I'm
gonna kill you right now.
But I mean, you're gonna
We're
do
gonna kill
something
you
now.
right now.
I
think he was worse than me.
All right.
I tried to get some defense.
Hold on.
Wait, let him cook. Let him cook.
I don't know if we should lift it off of Eric.
Yeah.
But what you just said conflicts directly what you told me during day chats.
Oh, that's so weird.
I know.
Someone lying to you, Lunacy. Day one.
Who would do such a thing?
Yes, sister, that is not your ministry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It aligns with what I've heard.
Town, hold on a second. Glenn, what else do you have to say? We're going to run the vote in just a second here.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Can I add like a
You've
quick
got 5
note?
on Eric.
While the
You'll
vote
need
goes?
5 to tie, 6 to
I
put the
don't
vote
know if I
onto
want
Glenn,
you to.
starting with
Oh, okay.
Philip, starting in 3, 2, 1.
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
No, I wouldn't.
That's interesting.
Right?
But I think I
understand
should.
I'm business.
Because
you lied out so quickly.
Yeah, I
Hold on 1 second. 3 was not enough.
I'm going to be so
Eric is still on the block. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to also hear guess.
Yes.
Deshay Demon, Michael Minion, Lunacy Minion.
Heard.
I would like to also hear guess.
Yes.
Robert as a minion. Lunacy as the demon.
rude.
And Glenn as a minion.
Heard.
So much.
I would like to nominate Evelyn.
Yeah. Tell us why.
Back on vibes. I'm not getting the good vibes from Evelyn.
Yeah.
Evelyn,
Not good at
I've seen Evelyn be the demon before,
Yeah.
and our conversation today was a copy and paste of a previous conversation we
Wait,
had
for real?
when Evelyn was the demon.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's just where my heart lies today.
Yeah. Evelyn,
I'll start with that.
what say you?
Yo, I might be the Hatter.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, then let's get that over with.
All right.
Honestly,
So
truly.
You will need 5 to tie, 6 to put Evelyn on the block.
No.
Starting with Bunny in 3,
Wait.
2, 1.
We're in a pattern of
No, what?
3, 4, 5.
Oh wait. Did we just tie it? That was weird. That was weird.
No, I had my hands like I was saying. Okay, good.
There's no tie.
it is a tie.
I thought we
There
had
was only
6.
4. He didn't count me.
Hold on. There's 5.
You based on your plans.
5 votes on Philip, which is a tie because there were 5 votes.
You mean
on
Eric? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was like, oh.
I'm sorry, 5 votes on Evelyn, which is a tie because there are 5
In
votes
your defense,
on
Evelyn and Philip
Eric.
look like twins. So.
I'm not mad about this at all. Totally.
I'm not mad about
That
this either.
was
But
weird.
Robert's going to
I
nominate
would like to
Lunacy.
nominate.
Robert's going to nominate Lunacy.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay,
do
the
that.
royal we has been invoked.
What does that mean?
That means you refer to yourself in 3rd person.
You said
Don't
Robert.
do it.
Very good.
Just say the words.
Yes, I would like to nominate Lunacy. Between this, I'm so sorry. I gotta run it down. Between claiming to be town crier to Atreides, I don't know if you knew Atreides was the gambler prior to doing that. Whatever. Anyway, doing that and then tying that vote just now, those are 2 things that are not really helping the town. So I'm gonna have to see you go.
To see you guys.
So, A, not a good kill. B, my conversation with Trades Day 1 was them claiming gambler to me. I told them I was a town crier. They asked me, am I cool to gamble you? I said yes.
Can we vote on this?
That
And then they were like,
doesn't help.
hey, so I know, but then they were like, I'm definitely, not the goon. I'm not the goon, not the goon. So I thought they were the goon, so I was fine, whatever. I'm fine if you want to get somebody on block, get somebody on block, but don't let it be me. I am a good role to keep.
So herein lies the issue with that. They said they were the gambler, and you knowingly lied,
One thing
and then told them to do it anyway.
Cool, anyways, but also, we have noble pings that aren't being
I
shared
don't give a
as
fuck
well.
about that. Why are you doing that?
They're not relevant yet.
Correct.
Relevant yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run the.
Okay.
I'm gonna run the vote
behind
now.
me, for this
You
one.
need 6 to put Lunacy on the block.
Where y'all
Starting in
hands
3,
at?
2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is enough. Lunacy is on the block. Day is ending in 10.
That's fine.
Your vote to execute
Well, not
does
Lunacy.
not make
Before
sense
I thought-
given your claim.
No, give it.
Given your claim, it does not make sense.
What do you
Uh-oh.
mean? Give
Day is
it.
ending
Given
in
your claim,
5,
it does not make sense to
And
want
4.
to do this right now.
3,
I feel like Evelyn's about to die.
2,
Maybe.
In which case, fuck shit down.
could get weird. 1. Lunacy
Did we?
is executed
Okay.
and dies.
And a team has won.
Congratulations to the good team.
Oh my god! Fucking cat!
Because you are evil. Because you two are not on the same team.
No, I'm not.
All right, let's get
Let's
Fucking
do
You
a
did talk
quick.
about
I should have stuck with Town
Let's do
Crier.
a quick
God.
grim.
No.
Let's do a quick grim reveal. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with. We'll just start with our evil team. We've got our Poe who charged last night. Because the gambler did in fact gamble Town Crier and died as a result. We had our Wraith, Eric, who had some good nighttime interactions with evil and was doing a good job of peeking and feeding that information. We had our Godfather, Bethany, who at the start of the game saw that we had our Goon in play. We had our Mutant in play. And we had our Drunk, Glenn, in play. So Glenn was
you were the mutant.
saw the
God,
balloonist
I was gonna
token
fucking die no matter
and saw 2 townsfolk. Saw our Elsa here, Philip, night 1, and saw our seamstress, Robert, night 2. Now, our seamstress, night 1, did in fact pick Bethany and Bunny. Bunny was our good Raven keeper. Saw that they weren't on the right team. Philip, this game ended quickly, but Philip almost ended it even faster.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I was close. I picked.
Yes, and your eyes were on Eric during that last.
You were dying tonight.
You almost did it, but you got there anyway. Our noble did see the Godfather and her 2 pings.
Had
along
you have
with
said, I would have immediately went.
Robert and the mutant. Michael, our oracle, had 1 night of information and saw 0 because Atreides, our gambler, and Courtney, our noble, had died. Nobody evil was dead at that point. The goon nothing ever happened with the goon.
Yeah, no one ever touched the goon.
Yeah.
No one ever.
Congratulations, good team. You guys figured it out.
What did I say?
So the race.
So I would have told you I
When we
did
woke
that.
night 2.
And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, Calloo, Calais, he chortled in his joy. Are you satisfied? We look forward to your scheduled appointment. Until then, remember, never trust your butler. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. Are you satisfied?